First, we're going to insert our floor plan from a CAD file. Then the wall outline wizard will appear, or WOW, and the scale will automatically be imported. There's the CAD layer name, the attenuation wall type, and whether to include it in the background image. For a given layer, select the wall type from the dropdown. On the floor plan image to the right, the layer will be highlighted in bold blue. Click on each layer to determine if you need an attenuation value associated to it. Select the wall type from the drop-down menu. The floor plan image to the right and the bold blue highlight on it will help identify what the layer is. Continue to select each layer to make sure a wall type is assigned as needed. A site walkthrough prior to importation may be helpful in identifying what layers are necessary. After all the wall types are assigned, click the Import button. It should take about 30 seconds to a minute depending on the size of the file. Based on the layers and the wall types selected, the walls will automatically be drawn. Now we will repeat the process for each floor in the building. Because I am already aware of the wall types that are required, I will skip through this quickly. Once again, click Import when you're done. While we're waiting, now's a good time to mention I'm trying to complete this project in near real time. That way I could show how quickly a large project can be completed using our wall outlining wizard. Once again, continue to add floors as necessary in the building. Well, of course, it still takes time to import the layers. It could save you hours, days, or even weeks of work compared to manually drawing the walls. This is especially true when you're talking about very large facilities or multi-story buildings. Now's a good time to mention that the wall outlining wizard is only as good as the CAD file itself. On this floor, you see there are some windows missing. Let's go ahead and fix this by manually drawing them in using the wall tool. Left-click to start the wall segment and left-click again to stop. Right-click to exit the wall. Now let's add the final floor to the building. Again, there are some issues with the CAD file. Let's fix this by using the pointer tool. Left-click on a wall segment and click the delete button on your keyboard to delete the wall segment. Double-click on a wall segment and drag to extend the wall segments. Now that all the floors have been added, we need to add them to the building. The floors must then be aligned to each other, such that the 3D modeling will be accurate. To do this, we will use the floor alignment tool and select 3 points that are same between floors. These are often the corners of the building, stairwells, or elevator shafts. Next, we will need to draw coverage areas for each floor. This way, the Auto Planner tool knows where to place the access points for Wi-Fi coverage. Left-click on the floor plan to outline the coverage area. In most cases, it's the exterior walls of the building, but it may also be a subset of the structure based on the design needs. Right-click when you're done drawing the coverage area. Continue to draw the coverage areas for each of the floors. This is the most time-consuming part of the process and illustrates how long it would take if you actually had to manually draw all the wall segments. You could jump ahead to the 7:55 mark for next step in the process if you don't want to sit and watch. I'm going to continue drawing the coverage area, that way you can see me design the drawing in real time. Okay, now that all the coverage areas are drawn, we then use the auto planning tool. We first define the coverage requirements. You could select from a pre-made profile or click the edit button to select your own requirements. Next, if we want to consider capacity, click the check button, select the number of devices, the type of device, and you could also edit the profile of the applications that the device uses over an 8-hour period. Click the plus sign to add it. Next, we select the access point type that we're going to use for the design. We have over 300 access points to choose from. Here I'm going to select a generic AC, and I'm going to optimize coverage for 5 gigahertz. Under advanced settings, you could select transmit power, the antenna height, the bandwidth, and the channel plan you want to use. Then click Create Plan. The Auto Planner will place the access points based on your coverage and capacity requirements. It will place access points on each floor and considers three-dimensional propagation to plan three-dimensionally. A good heat map visualization to start off with is network issues. The legend shows signal strength, number of APs, data rate, signal noise ratio, round trip time, packet loss, and channel overlap. Here on floor 3, I have some channel overlap issues. If I go to other floors, floor 4, I have some channel overlap, and floor 5, I have some signal strength issues. Now let's see if I can fix my channel overlap issues. Here I see I have some channel overlap on the hallway. Let's go to channel overlap visualization and hover over the map. Here I see I have about 5 APs on channel 6. Now if I click the pointer tool and select one of the APs, on the sidebar I try to find the AP with channel 6. I can now change the transmit power. Here I'm going to select 0 milliwatts to effectively turn off the radio. And you see my channel overlap has improved. As you can see, the wall outline wizard helped me design this 5-story building in less than 10 minutes.